Hello everyone, I'm Miss Julie and today's book is called Ivan, the remarkable true story of the shopping mall gorilla. Remarkable true story. So it says a true story, so this is not a fiction story. It's a non-fiction story. It's a true story, but it's remarkable, something incredible, something interesting. So I wonder, but the shocking thing is, a shopping mall gorilla? Can you imagine a gorilla living in a shopping mall? So we start with the cover page. Look at the cover page, everyone. It seems to be an adult gorilla, maybe mommy, and a little baby gorilla. Do you think they're in a shopping mall right now? I don't think so. I see some green trees. So maybe they're in their actual home. Let's find out what happened to Ivan. So there they are, maybe mommy gorilla, baby gorilla. I assume this might be Ivan. In leafy, calm, and gentle arms, a gorilla's life began. So I assume this is mommy. Imagine a baby gorilla in a mommy's arms, very calm, very, very peaceful. A gorilla life began. So they are in their actual home. The baby was born in a tropical forest in Central Africa. So I see they live in a tropical forest. He was part of a large family of Western lowland gorillas. So their home, their habitat is lowland and in a place, a tropical area in Africa. The troop included babies, juveniles, females, and a male leader, the silverback. So a troop means a group of gorillas living together. Juveniles, gorillas that are not actually an adult yet. Females and males. But there's a leader. Who do you think the leader would be here? It says the silverback. I see a big gorilla with the silverback. So they call them a silverback gorilla. A happy family in tropical forest. Oh, so they're friends. The more the baby gorilla grew, the more he played. The more he played, the more he learned. That's how babies learn, right? They play, they make friends, and they grow and learn. He rode on his mother's back. He listened to the hoots and grunts and chest beats of his father. Can you imagine a happy family living in a tropical forest? I can. He watched the older gorillas, clever and quick, as they wrestled and chased and swung from vines. I'm going to pause here. Do you think they're a happy family? Yes, they are having a happy life in their own happy habitat. But something happened. He did not learn about humans until it was too late. In that peaceful habitat, I see a plane flying by. I wonder what that is. Look, this doesn't look so pleasant to me. Poachers with loud guns and cruel hands stole the little gorilla and another baby. Poachers? What do you think poachers are? Poachers are people that capture animals. Why do you think they're going to capture animals like these from their peaceful home? They stole the little gorilla and another baby. So they stole 2 little baby gorillas. After thousands of miles and endless days in a black, damp crate, oh my goodness, at last came light and fresh air. Before they met light and fresh air, imagine, look at them. Thousands of miles and endless days. So they were in this dark crate for a long time. How would they feel? This is so sad and depressing. And finally, when they arrive in a shopping mall, the jungle, green with life, was gone. The gorillas had traveled halfway around the world to Tacoma, Washington. Do you remember where they were? Africa. All the way to Washington. A really long way. A man who owned a shopping mall had ordered and paid for them, like a couple of pizzas, like a pair of shoes. They paid to capture a gorilla from Africa. And they arrived. Do you see any green lowland place? Not anymore. I feel really bad for those gorillas. Well, they decided to take care of them, like human. People cooed and laughed and held the babies. They dressed them in human clothes. Do you think gorillas wear human clothes and diapers? No. And fed them human food. Well, they probably was well taken care of. But human food? I don't know. Well, the two gorillas, the shopping mall owner, run a Name the Babies contest. So they probably asked the public, name the gorillas. The winning names were Burma and Ivan. And I'm going to mention the shopping mall later after the story. The shopping mall's name was B&I. So the B for Burma and the I for Ivan. Burma and Ivan. I wonder how they felt. But oh no, one dark day, soon after the babies arrived in their strange new world, Burma died. And there's Ivan alone. Without her, Ivan was all alone with too much left to learn. So poor little Ivan, all alone, living with a human family. While he was little, Ivan was cute and cuddly. Of course, he's so cute. So probably humans took care of Ivan very well. For 3 years, he lived in a home like a human child. He slept in a bed. Wow. And went to baseball games. Interesting. He held babies and rode on a motorcycle. Wow. Interesting life for a baby gorilla. But 3 years, year after year, how do babies grow? They get bigger and bigger, right? He had to learn many things. Gorillas in the wild don't ever need to know. The one thing Ivan didn't need to learn was how to eat. So when you eat, you get bigger, right? The more he ate, the more he grew. The more he grew, the less he could live a human life. Why do you think so? Why do you think he couldn't live a human life in a human house anymore? A gorilla gets really big. He would be too strong and too big to live in a house with humans. Then he goes to the mall. A cage in the mall became Ivan's new home. There wasn't much to do. Maybe there was a TV. Sometimes Ivan watched TV. Sometimes he played with an old tire. Sometimes he finger painted, signing the papers with his thumbprint. So Ivan's special skill or interest was painting. We'll mention that after the story. But the fact is, he's inside a mall where everyone is walking by. Mostly he watched the humans watching him. Maybe people were interested to see a gorilla in the mall. How would you think if you saw a gorilla just staring at you in the shopping mall window? Look, do you remember the adult gorilla? He's become an adult gorilla, a silverback gorilla. Ivan was about 13 when his coat began to shimmer with silvery white hairs. He'd grown into a silverback gorilla. in the jungle, he would have already have to protect his family. But does he have a family here? No. But he had no family to protect. He was all alone in a shopping mall. Look at the people watching Ivan. Year after year passed. People began to grow angry. About Ivan's lonely life. Children and adults wrote letters and signed petitions and held protests. A protest, they were against Ivan living in a shopping mall. Everyone signed petitions, signed letters and notes to authority to maybe free Ivan. Would you do that too? Ivan lived in his cage without the company of other gorillas for 27 years before he was sent to another journey. Well, I guess the protests and petitions worked. This time, the hands were gentle. It wasn't a very small cage in a mall. Zoo Atlanta is the new home. Zoo Atlanta wasn't a jungle. It was a place with walls still. The breeze carried jungle sounds and scents, so it could be a little bit similar as his home. Scientists who understood the needs of gorillas helped Ivan adjust slowly, carefully, gently to his new life. Why do you think people thought he needs to slowly, carefully, gently adjust? How long was he in a shopping mall? 27 years. So they had to take care of them to slowly adjust to his natural world. Do you think he would be happier there? Hope so. Well, he's finally ready to go into the zoo. Finally, it was time. Was Ivan ready? Cameras clicked. Reporters watched. Why do you think cameras are clicking and reporters watching Ivan getting ready to go out in the world? Because it was so important. Living inside the shopping mall was not right for him. So finally, people gave freedom to Ivan. There he is. When Ivan stepped onto the cool green grass, the sunlight gleaming on his silver hair. People cheered and laughed and wept with joy. They're so happy that he's there. Ivan, the shopping mall gorilla, was in a place with trees and grass and other gorillas at last. I'm so happy for Ivan. In leafy calm, in gentle arms, a gorilla's life began again. This is Ivan. This is a true, real picture of Ivan in the zoo. Hope he's happy. The end. This is the story. And in the actual book, if you get to purchase a book of Ivan, in the back there's a little short background history about Ivan, and I will share some YouTube channels to introduce some interviews about Ivan and the people that took care of them. Okay, hope you enjoyed the story.